Pickling has been around for thousands of years, and like naming our children Theodore or Rose or Eleanor, it's something that our grandparents used to do, and it's kind of coming back now. In this episode, while I might not give you any specific recipes, there are heaps online and I'm going to link you to a couple of my favourite ones. What I am going to do is show you the benefits of doing some pickling. What I have here are a variety of pickles. We have here the mushroom pickle, which is a momofuku recipe. It's one that I'm including down in the description. Some pickled carrots, which are definitely running out, but are an Asian, sort of more like a Japanese style pickle. I'm definitely going to include this in the description as well. And last but not least, these cucumber pickles, which I have only just done this week. We tend to use vinegar quite a lot in our pickling recipes because the vinegar is an acid and really breaks down the cell walls of bacteria so that they don't grow and develop. Of course, exposure to oxygen is really important as well. Or should I say, the lack of exposure to oxygen. So it's definitely my recommendation that you are filling up your jars above the point at which all of your veggies or your fruit or your fungus come up to, so that there isn't any air exposure at all. You can use a variety of ingredients. Of course, your base is going to be vinegar, whether it's a rice wine vinegar, a balsamic vinegar, just a standard white if you want to go that way as well. But you can add in other flavours like peppercorns, or you can add in sesame seeds, or like what I've done in this case, some mustard seeds as well. They'll all assist to bringing out different flavours and infusing different flavours into the food that you're pickling. If you just want to go with an incredibly simple pickle, then absolutely you're more than welcome to do that as well. A really handy thing to do is to test how much liquid is required by filling up a container, like in this case a jar, with the amount of food that you're pickling, and then filling up the water so that it covers the surface. Once you've done that, empty it into a measuring cup, or measuring beaker I should say, and you'll be able to get a better understanding of the amount of liquid you need. I tend to go with a 2:1 ratio of vinegar to water, just to really ensure that it infuses very well and it preserves it incredibly well. You can preserve things that are steamed or blanched, or just raw if you want that raw flavour. Bear in mind, if you are using a hot pickle and you are putting the food into the hot pickle itself, bear in mind that it is going to cook it through a bit, so I would probably not recommend that for anything where you want to do a raw pickle. Let the pickle cool down again to room temperature if you are boiling up a pickle brine, so that the food doesn't cook through as you add it in. My recommendation as well is to, every now and again, especially in the first week, give the pickle a little jiggle, so that it mixes through and the oxygen rises to the surface if the fruit or vegetables or whatever it is that you're pickling does produce a little bit of its own oxygen. So giving a little shake will ensure that that's all got rid of. You can stick your pickle wherever you want. For me, the mushroom and the carrot works amazing on top of hot rice with a little bit of broth. Well, I hope my little pickle episode has been interesting for you at least. I definitely encourage you to get out there and start pickling veggies and stuff like that, but please do make sure to do it safely. It's important that you pickle in a safe environment so that you're not infecting yourself with pathogens, because I want you to come back and watch more of my videos. On that point, please feel free to like and subscribe. I've left little bits down in the description if you need any links to my socials. Please watch any of the other videos that I produced as well. Leave a comment down the bottom if you would like to. I promise to get around to reading all of them. And thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in another episode.